Hello, welcome to the climb to 1800. Today we are at our peak, 1522, and we're just going to try to keep it up, going to try to make it go up, and we're just going to hop into a game. And we get the black pieces against Methusin. I wonder if that's Medusa's older sibling. And we get what seems like it might be a normal King's Indian, but could always change. And I'm hoping it's a King's Indian, because I've actually... Okay, it's not. That's not a move I've ever seen, but we're going to have to just play against it, like normal. I'm assuming that they're going to try to go for a normal King's Indian with just the bishop on f4, like nothing happened. Which I feel like it might actually be... Okay, I'm just going to play my move, because that's what I was going to play either way. I feel like this might actually be pretty decent for me, because now with the e5 push, it's going to come with tempo against this bishop if I can play it right. And I'm not afraid of them going e5. I'll deal with that if it happens, but I do not think that is a serious threat at all. And in fact, I think that would actually be pretty bad for white. But you know what? I'm not really thinking yet. Okay, now I'm thinking. And I did just realize I thought they were 1590, but they're 1490. So I should theoretically be favored to win this. And they're really building up control over e5. They might even try to push it, but if they push it, I'm fine with that. So I'm going to play my knight d7 thing that I always do. And basically, whenever I don't understand what they're doing, don't understand this move. I suppose that they wanted to keep my bishop off of g4, but I was never really going to play that either way. Maybe they were thinking about if I go knight g5 or h5, they wanted to bring their bishop back to h2. But I know that this isn't the way that I should be playing, probably. But whenever I don't know the setup that they're playing and I'm playing the King's Indian, I normally play rook e8. However, in this specific instance, I might not do that, because if they just play e5 right now, then takes, and my knight doesn't really have a comfortable retreating square. So, as weird as what they've played looks, it might have actually worked. And I do need to be a little bit careful, I think. Like, maybe I want to break with c5 instead. It is annoying that they have this bishop there, actually. I guess I underestimated it, to be honest. Because obviously I lose a pawn if I play this right now. No. I'm going to play rook e8 because... Yeah. Because even if they play e5, I can attack their bishop, so I'll have it with tempo anyway. And I think I am fine. What? Okay, that can't be right. They just want full control over the center, but I have a feeling that they've overextended. And we're going to try to make use of that. So let's see. If I play this right now, then takes. But in the end of that line, I have to be careful of my queen, so it would probably be more like here, takes, and then I actually lose a piece. So I do have to be pretty careful here. In fact, I think that I want to attack their bishop first, simply to open up another attacker on the square so that I won't be forced to move my rook in any scenario, because I don't want to lose my queen. That's right. I won't be losing my queen. I'm going to articulate what I'm worried about a bit more carefully right now. Here's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about playing e5, d takes e5, d takes e5, knight takes e5, knight takes e5, and then instead of playing bishop takes, he would actually probably take the queen first, throwing my knight off of defense of the e5 square. So, to combat that, I am going to play this move. And if he gives me his bishop, I'm just going to take it, obviously. Obviously, he wouldn't give me it. I mean, like, if he defends his bishop, I'm just going to take it. And trade it down. But if he plays bishop h2 or something, yeah, which I expected, now I can play this without worrying about any trades or anything of the sort, because I now have another eye on this square. However, I guess he could play g4, but I mean, come on, that can't be right. So now it would probably go takes here, takes, and then takes, 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 and then yeah, I'm totally fine. So I'm gonna play it. And I mean, he could push this forward, but that would lock out his own bishop. It would block out mine too a little bit, but I feel like that would be a pretty easy thing to break open in that scenario. And okay, he's really going for domination. Now, here's where I can do something a little bit interesting. I could theoretically try to lock it down and then play f5, because his king is just fully in the center. It's either that, or I could kind of play f5, not now, but maybe in a move or two, making me wish that I didn't play this. I could also, of course, just play c2. Then he probably won't take me, so it would probably actually help him to do that. So yeah, I'm not going to play c2 just yet. Yeah, I really want to get an f5, but it would look kind of dumb to bring my rook all the way back when I just moved it in the first place. But the position has changed, and I think that rook f8 might be demanded, even though it looks a bit stupid. And I'm not worried about rook e8, g4, because then I come back and I can... Oh, wait, actually, no, I wouldn't do that, but rook e8, g4, that can't be right, just because he's so overextended. I could even probably go in, and then he won't want to trade this off, because I would activate, yeah. Okay, I'm going to play it, even though it looks stupid, because I've already moved my piece. I'm still going to do it. I'm expecting bishop e2 to be able to castle, but castling right now might actually fall into my own hands, because I want to attack on the king side. And I'm sure I played something wrong, because there's no way that playing rook e8, rook f8 is correct. But it's what I feel like I want to be doing right now. And I am pretty excited, because he's locked down the center for me, pretty much. And I'm going to try to decimate him because of it. Now, a pretty annoying move would be what he just played. I just want to talk about that. That's a pretty annoying move because that controls the square, of course. However, now I can actually chip down. And I can't play this, obviously, because takes. Doesn't quite work out for me. Let's see. If I play this, then I can take here. In the ideal world, I'd play this and then put my knight up here. But the thing is, after this, I assume he's going to push up here. And then I can't even take because my... Actually, no, I mean, I could take, but then he recaptures, takes, and his queen gets in. So I'm actually not loving this right now. I feel like I probably messed something up. I could drop my bishop back, move my knight here, and then play f5, but that looks ridiculous. My bishop is not in the game yet, so I could play this, getting my bishop in. Yeah, I kind of like that. I could play this too, but then if en passant... actually, no, never mind. That's actually pretty annoying. Here, I'm not worried about because I can just capture, then go back attacking this. Or, actually, I probably wouldn't capture that. I'd probably go... Where do I move my knight? I wish I had this square, but obviously I don't. If I play this, he can just defend it, then here takes... Then I still don't have it. This is actually more annoying than I thought it was. Maybe I'm losing. Oh, that's interesting. I can play this, attacking his bishop. But then I'm not sure if I have a follow-up exactly, because he'll just probably move it back. Wait, but if he moves it back, I get this pawn with check. And then if he captures here, I'm going to open up my light squared bishop. I mean, okay, so here captures, I capture back, and my dark squared bishop is uncontested and incredibly powerful. So I think that this is the move. And he has to defend this pawn. If he doesn't defend this pawn, then I'm going to capture it. If he castles, defending it, I'm going to capture this. And I think some life might have been breathed into my position in the last few moves, or the last move. But I'm not totally sure yet. I might be too cramped for my own good, but he also might be too overextended for his own good. And he does have an interesting choice. Okay, he chooses to take. I'm obviously going to recapture. And now his knight is hit, so he's going to have to defend that before he has any plans of recapturing my pawn. And his rook is behind it, so he chooses to do both. But now, I do have interesting ideas. I can bring my knight in here. Ooh, I like this a lot now. This is a lot of fun now. If I can bring my knight in here. If knight takes, bishop takes, my bishop is uncontested in the center. I can push f5, and that looks too good to pass up. Knight here, because, yeah, he's going to pull it off. I'm going to be able to even push this maybe in the future. Yeah, and do I have any tactics because this knight, or this rook is a bit pinned? No, I don't think so. But I will just play this. And obviously I'm going to capture his bishop if he lets me. And if he moves his bishop anywhere else, I get this pawn. So I think he has to take. And obviously I can't recapture with the pawn because that would make his d-pawn way too strong. So now my light squared bishop is a bit activated. And I'm a happy camper. And if he just moves this somewhere else, then I would just play f5. But I'm liking this. I love all the King's Indian games where I actually get the... Maybe this wasn't actually a King's Indian defense, like in the purest form, because he played bishop f4, but I still got a relatively King's Indian-y position, so I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. And he does capture. Let me just analyze this for 1 second. I don't think I want to capture here with the pawn. I think capturing here with the bishop is just better in every single way, so I'm going to do it. Trying to keep my time up since I am down a little bit. And next move, I'm going to play f5. And now this pawn is defended, and he's going to have a hard time dislodging my bishop from this pretty strong square. He might castle. He might even castle. He does not castle. Instead, he brings his queen there. Not totally sure what the plan is. I mean, I could play f5 and then takes. That looks good for me. I could also play queen here, attacking his knight, but I mean, he can just move it, and he probably wants to move it there anyway. Maybe I did want to take with the pawn, actually. And now that I look at it, maybe that was better. But no, I'm glad I didn't, because that would have confined my bishop quite a bit. I think it's time. I believe it is tiempo for this. And no hanging pieces just yet. Yeah, I'm just gonna play it. I'm tired of thinking. Then after captures, I will have defense on the f4 pawn, which is nice. And just like, I forgot if it was last game or, no, I think it was 2 nights ago, my bishop pair reigned supreme. I'm hoping that's going to happen again. Hoping for sure. And if my opponent does win this, he'll be 1 point away from 1500, which is exciting for him, but I'm hoping that I don't let that happen. So I'm hoping that I crush his dreams a little bit. Not what I expected. Not what I expected, to be honest. So he really wants this pawn, but I mean, I can just capture here and he won't get it. But it looks like I have almost, obviously it's not a fork, but almost something. It looks like I might have a tactic. If I capture here, he just recaptures. Then everything's defended, at least. I don't see anything wrong with it. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it at all. And I do need to defend this pawn. I can't let him... Wait a minute. If I let him take it, then I capture here, then I'm going to have 2 eyes on this. So it's actually defended tactically. Yeah, I mean, he can't capture this because then captures this way. His queen is pinned. But then I guess he can just block it with the pawn. So maybe I take it back. He's fine. Yeah, because captures g3. And in that position, I think, wait, let's just say I play some random move, then captures. Wait, or some random move, then captures here, but no, he can take with the queen, so never mind. I think I do just have to play this, even though I didn't really want to. And capturing with the queen would obviously lead to this. But I assume he's going to capture with the bishop. But I've been more surprised in the past, so you never really know what these guys are going to do. And I don't think I'm winning, but I do like my position. Yeah, I do like my position a lot. If I can somehow open up this file, I think I'll be in a much better position, though. Let's see. If I play this, then he can just take here, then takes, no. Okay, I think the time has come for this move. Yeah. Okay, I'm not even going to think about it too much, because I know that that's the move I want to play. He's probably going to castle next move anyway. And I really just want to open up this side of the board. I could also play c6, but no, that just loses. Yeah, I'm going to play it, because that really does seem like the only move that's totally reasonable. And I'm assuming he's going to push here, maybe? But then I just captures. Then I kind of get in. A little bit. Not totally sure. Ugh. My back needs to crack. Oh. Whew. And yeah, I mean, both of our kings are relatively unsafe. So this is going to be a fun game. Oh, I forgot he could just push. Yeah, I forgot he could just do that. Yeah, that's actually very annoying. But I can push too, and then my dark squared bishop. Wait a minute. Here, captures. Yeah, I'm not in love with this. It's pretty rock solid for both of us, except I have no time. So I'm just going to play the move I was going to play, kind of lock it down a little bit. It looks like this is going to be whoever can break through first just wins. I don't like how strong I don't like how weak my light squared bishop is, so I'm going to try to trade it off. Oh, I just blundered. Why don't I do that? He can take here. You know what? I'm going to call it a gambit. I opened up my F file. It wasn't a blunder, it was a gambit. It was a gambit. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. And actually, it's not the end of the world, because even if knight does take here, then takes here, his queen is pinned. Wait a minute. Yeah, then he can capture here, and actually, it's not elementary. Okay, but instead he just decides to take. He's a bit of a boring player, to be honest, but I can't blame him. I kind of wish he did take the pawn, because I think I actually had some tactics there if he did. Yeah, I'm going to probably end up bringing my... I mean, it's annoying that my bishop is so tied down to these pawns. I kind of want to double up my rooks on this file, because nothing's happening over here anyway. Kind of want to play a move like this. Like this. Bring my rook over here, double up. Start pushing, maybe. I really don't know. Maybe I even play g5. But I do like the idea of having my bishop be able to slip through all the dark squares, and not playing g5 would kind of undermine that. I really hate this pawn structure over here. It's so annoyingly hard to break through. Whoever can get to like the base of the other... Whoa. What in the world is the idea with that? Wait a minute. If I attack his rook right now, then I can basically... Wait, what was the idea there? Okay, I'm going to play queen here. No, that would blunder this. No, because anytime that he plays this, I can take en passant. But it would blunder... No, if he plays this, I can just take. And yeah. Okay, I'm going to play this with some bishop infiltration ideas. Although, I don't like how trapped my rook is. Maybe I should have brought it back first, actually, now that I think about it. Wait, was he planning on walking it all the way up here? No chance, right? That would be crazy. Although I can respect crazy. And I think I might have just made a mistake, to be honest. I probably should have played a bit slower. If I could redo that move, I would play queen e7 instead. But my main idea is to attack him, then plant my bishop where it can literally never be attacked. However, yeah, then maybe I'll play g4 or something to stop having to worry about this pawn. Unfortunately, his knight is doing a pretty good job of defending all the infiltration squares for my queen. But it looks like he can't get in either, so it might be a double-edged sword. And if I had to choose either side to play here, I think I would choose white. I mean black. I think I would choose black. Because it seems to have all the life, all the ideas, all the fun. You know, maybe I play this instead of doing something crazy with my bishop. But we're going to see what he does. It all depends on what he does. All depends on what he does. Yeah, getting my bishop onto c5 looks very nice for me. But might not be. I'm not sure yet. And opponent is taking a think for the first time? Actually, not for the first time. Opponent has been using a relatively good amount of time, but I've used double the amount of time, which I'm not sure if my position is double as good, though, so maybe that's not a good sign. And I'm debating on whether I want my other rook to be on the F file or the E file. I'm thinking the E file, because defending this pawn is a bit restrictive. And by the way, it would be literally my dream for him to ever move this pawn. That would be like dream scenario for me. But I doubt he's going to do that. So I'm going to try to get in with my bishop. Because his knight's going to have a pretty hard time getting in, but my bishop is going to have a pretty good time. A pretty good time. And yeah, I'm just curious to see how he's going to try to get in, because it seems like I'm playing for either a win or a draw. It doesn't seem like I'm playing for a win or a loss. Because I'm not sure how he's ever going to attack me. Like, ever. The only way I could mess this up is by letting his knight get super active. Like, getting to here would be terrible for me. But I don't think I'm going to let that happen. Yeah, actually, I really do need to watch out for his knight getting to here. If his knight gets to here, I might be cooked. Okay, so he defends that square, but not really, because I can still play that. I mean, I can still play it, right? But let's see, if I play here and he takes with check, if he tries to trade queens, then I take here with check. Then I can escape, yes. If I play here, he takes with check, and he moves. Then I can bring this in, and that looks pretty good for me. So if this, and he takes, I think I'm doing fine. But if this and he doesn't take, I'm not sure if I really have much, because I don't want to go there. Actually, wait, what am I talking about? I do want to go there. That's been my plan this entire time. Okay. Here. Maybe here. Here, but then he plays here is the issue. I think I just want to get a bit more active. Maybe just a bit more active. I'm just going to try to play for making my pieces better. Small improvements over a long time. And I think that h4 is actually a pretty good move for him. Because it would stop me from playing g5, which I probably should have played a while ago. I'm not totally sure what his whole idea was with bringing the king over. But maybe it's good. I really don't know. And if he ever does get a knight there, I might actually want to trade it for a pawn and trade a rook for a knight and a pawn. I don't know. A lot of ideas. But now we're going to be both reaching a little bit of time trouble in the near future, so could go either way. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm itching to trade the rook for the knight at some point. I mean, the bishop for the knight. And I probably will end up doing that in the near future. But I'm not sure if that's the best plan. It might be letting him off too easy. But I really do want to get my bishop there. Here, here, here. If he blocked with the queen, I take the pawn. Here, here, here. If he goes, he can't go there anymore. So he would have to go there. And then I bring my other rook in. Actually, no, then I play there and I win. Oh yeah, so if he takes here, I think he loses. So yeah, I'm gonna... Well, he's surprised me many times. Now, obviously he wants to take me to take, but I'm not obligated to. I'm not obligated to take, because if takes, he can even try to force the queen trade, which I do not want. I think that I actually want to open up the file. What's his plan? I guess his plan is to get there, actually. Actually, maybe I do have to take, because if he gets there, he kind of stops me in my tracks. It's a good move, I guess. What is it? Is he actually that strong there? I don't think he is. Here, queen takes. Yeah, that actually is pretty... Okay, yeah, that move was good. The move was good. Not gonna lie. Not going to lie at all. I mean, I could just trade. Like, it's just an equal endgame. And I think that if he gets there, it's going to be super boring, so I'm just going to take. I think I have to. Wow. But yeah, he shut down all my ideas. Very annoying. Very annoying. Okay, he takes with that. I'm happy, actually, because that means that I still do have some ideas. Kind of want to play here. If I play here, you can't play there, so yeah, that seems good. Threatening to come in with the check. This pawn is still defended, but it's not that defended because my queen isn't defended. I might have to bring my king up soon to defend my queen because I don't lose pieces drop off. So like if he played this right now, I couldn't recapture. But I'm interested to see what he plays right now because this is actually a pretty difficult position for white to play. I mean for black to play. Okay, that's sensible. If I play this, he just drops or something. Drops back. But I think I should do this. So I'm going to. Oh, he goes over there. That's not what I was expecting. Okay. I want to play here, attacking this pawn. Threatening to infiltrate. If I play here, though, does he have anything annoying? He can play there, but no, he can't. Yeah, I think he might have just blundered. If I play here, he could just do this. But then I win here. Yeah. Make sure I'm not blundering anything. Make sure I'm not blundering anything. Yeah. And I'm just fully in his house. The only issue is I have 1 minute. The only issue is that I have 1 minute. And his rooks aren't very connected, but he could play this to connect them. But then that would drop this pawn. Obviously, I'd take it with the rook to gain some tempo. Okay. He defends it, but can he stop my mating attack? I don't think he can. I think this is GG. He can't defend my checks and this pawn at the same time. Yeah. Yeah, I think I think I win. I don't see any path for him to avoid actually being mated. Because I have a mate here and a mate here. And he can't really stop both. And he has no checks. So yeah, this should be game. But We'll see if I missed something. I don't think I did, though. Yeah, that's game. I can't find a single defensive resource for him. Except for, like, sacking his queen. But even then, I take it with the other rook and I still checkmate him. So yeah, I'm expecting the resignation to come in a few seconds. But this was a good game. This was a very good game. It was interesting because it looked like I wasn't going to be able to break through it all. But then eventually I weaseled my way through his defenses. And he's going to keep on looking for a move, but he's not going to find it because there isn't one. Actually, no, even pushing his pawn fails because this would be checkmate anyway. Yeah, he has absolutely nothing to do. My pawn on a5 is the hero blocking off this square. Even though this would still be mate. But then, if this pawn wasn't here, he could push this. Maybe try to survive for a few more moves by trying to weasel his way out. But this is game. And the resign should be coming in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. No, okay, well, I'm not gonna fall for that. This is checkmate, and that's a good game. Gonna say GG. And let's go into the game review. That was fun, actually. Let's see if he responded. He did not respond. Yeah, okay. 81 for me versus 62 from my opponent. Yeah, it felt like I was basically winning the entire time except for a few times when I messed up. But then, once I got in, yeah, turned into me just fully crushing. So let's see. Yeah, I don't know this variation at all. Knight d7 is fine. What's the main move here? Bishop g4 is the main move here. And black wins 70% of games after bishop g4, so I should learn that. Okay, that's fine. What should I have done instead? Should have played e4, but doesn't... Wait. But doesn't this... Okay, I guess rook e8, but then takes... Wait, what? And then you take on e4? What's happening? Oh, then... Okay, well, I'm confused, but... Okay, so I guess I could have played e5 earlier, but I didn't. And I should have played e5 here too, I guess? No. I guess not here. I should have played c5 here. Oh, yeah, I guess that would work, because then takes... dx c5 takes, then I can play knight xc5, then takes, and it looks like black is a better position because white's king is slightly unsafe, but then it seems like they can get at least decently safe, and then takes, and then e3, yeah. And overall it looks relatively good, e2, and then yeah, but anyway, that's not what happened. I missed that, but then he also missed that. He should have moved his bishop slightly differently, and then yeah, going back to f8 was wrong. What should I have done? Should have tried to break with a5, but then I thought after a3 is totally fine. Oh, but then I play this. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Can't you just take? Or wait, hold the phone. Takes, and then e4. Okay, well, I missed that line. I fully missed that line. What happens if after I play this, and they play this, and I play this, they take here first? Then I play Knight C. Oh, then I play Knight C5, and even if they capture, well, that's just a blunder because of E4, and I attack 2 pieces at once. Okay, well, I missed all of those tactics, unfortunately. Thought I had to build it up for one more move. That was fine. Yeah, all this is fine stuff. And I was winning, but then F5 threw it away. I'm going to play this. H5. What? H5? That's crazy. That's crazy talk. Okay, well, I totally missed H5. I've never really played H5 in my life, so that's something. I shouldn't have tried to trade. I should have gone up here, and then I would have been winning. Developing the queen, bringing this, and obviously not there, but bringing this bishop a bit into the action. Okay. Then, yeah, bringing the king there was really weird, but I missed an opportunity. I should have played this, right? Because they wanted me to give the bishop better scope. Where do they want me? Wait, how is this better scope? I feel like this is worse scope. Okay, I guess it's because it can go up here and down here, but I don't know. But yeah, this is a mistake because I can take. Taking is like the only good move, I think. Let's go to the analysis. Yeah, taking is the only move that gives me an advantage. That's substantial. And taking is wrong because, oh, well, not because of what I found. It's wrong because of this check. But then I thought he could, oh, but then this. And then if he blocks with this, though, then I give this check. He has to walk down and yeah, then this is crushing. And obviously he can't take here because, come on, that's letting me in way too much. But, well, okay. So, that's not what happened, though. Instead he took, I messed up a little bit. I found a good move. And then, yes, bishop or queen d4 was the best move by far. And actually, by far the best move, eyeing this and this. So, very glad that I found that. Then he messes up, and it's mate in 4, which I do find. Mate in 3, and then mate in 1. But he did have the extra move. He could have taken the queen, like I said. But then, if I take with the queen, I'm obviously winning. But I can take here, and he still can't stop this threat. So we'd have to go, like, c2 and checkmate. Yeah, c2 here and checkmate. Or mate, doesn't matter. Okay, well, we're now 15:29. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.